Overwhelmed.
Your favorite mother-daughter duo is here with a show where nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits. Mental health, pop culture, and the struggles of life. There's nothing they won't talk about. You'll laugh, cry, relate. You may even hate. They've got a lot to say, so listen up. Now, here are your hosts, Alexa and Carissa.
Swoop! And here we are.
You want to do the intro this time?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Overwhelmed, where you are overwhelmed just like us. And that's the way of life.
That is facts. I'm Alexa, one of your hosts. This is
Carissa.
She's my mom, if you didn't know. I don't know if we have to say that every time.
I don't think so. Does it really even matter?
You're my mom, my damn daughter. We do podcasts that nobody listens to. Okay.
Next.
Whatever. We do this for ourselves, so if you like it, thank you.
I think it's fun. I feel like I've actually done some therapy once I've left here. And it's like, what have you talked about? Have you resolved any issues? Nope. But
we let it out, so why not?
That's right. Let it flow.
But yeah, let's do a little weekend recap. We missed last week. Sorry about that, Overwhelmed gang. I know everyone was on the edge of their seat.
I know. Calm down, everyone.
It's gonna be okay. It was just 1 week.
We're back.
We're back. We had a very, very, very eventful weekend.
Yes, we did. It was fun.
We went to can't even talk. Went to the Billie Eilish concert, which was so fun. She freaking killed it. I had a blast.
I know Cambry had the best time. I don't think I've ever seen her have that much fun.
No, literally, if you would have been Cambry yelled the entire show.
And it's just not her because she's reserved.
I know.
I mean, she gets, loud, but not like that. That was pure fun.
It was really fun. I don't know how the hell she performs like that. I don't know how she keeps up the stamina. I mean, she's jumping the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't imagine having to talk to people after it. She's got to be exhausted.
I'm sure she is. Well, we hope you get some rest, Billy. But
yeah, Billy. We love you, girl.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
I was thinking about just words people say that I don't want them to ever say it again.
Like what?
I don't know. It's just somebody will be talking and it's okay, this word, for instance. I can't stand it when it flows out of somebody's mouth.
What?
And that word is banter.
Why?
I love to see y'all banter back and forth. Banter. I don't know.
Isn't that a British word?
I don't know, but for some reason it just, I don't know. It just,
that one? Why? Do you think it's cringy?
I don't know what it is. It's not the actual word. It's when somebody else says it out loud.
It's
I mean?
I get it because there are certain words for me that just get on my nerves, like moist, ooh,
yeah,
puss, trigger warning. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't. Oh no. I can't.
Crust.
Okay, yeah, okay, you're good. Thank you for your list.
That's what gets on my nerves. But banter.
Yeah, banter. I can't do it.
Why?
I don't know. I hate the word.
I mean, that's what we do on the podcast.
I know.
Just a little friendly banter.
Okay, don't. I just don't like it.
You know what else I don't like?
What?
Our Dr. Phil episode.
Oh.
What a great segue, folks. We are gathered here today. I just want to put this out there. Before we even get into this, I want y'all to know, don't even look it up. Don't talk to me about it. Don't ask me about it. Don't even look at me. We were on Dr. Phil. Me and my mom.
Oh my God.
It makes me want to talk about cringe.
It's right now I'm getting chills on my arms.
My skin.
Just thinking about the skin crawl.
My skin crawls.
Mine is crawling off my body.
I'm pissed.
I thought this was going to be the golden opportunity for everything. I thought Dr. Phil I thought we were going to walk away like Bad Baby.
Okay, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with it. Okay, let's rewind to the beginning because we've never told this story in full.
I don't like talking about it. It's a dark spot in my life.
Well, this is a podcast Overwhelmed special. You can only hear it here.
And you'll never hear this again.
No, after we speak about it today, I will not talk on this subject any longer.
In fact, I'm about to get the footage destroyed permanently.
If we could, I fucking would.
I so would. I would much rather our IHOP tape be out than...
Uh-oh, is your phone ringing?
Whoops.
Unprofessional.
That's me.
We have an amateur in the building. No, but listen, y'all. Okay. I don't want to go too far back on the backstory, but here's what y'all need to know. Me and my mom here, we've always loved, being in front of the inner camera. Hello?
Intergalactic.
I was going to say, in front of the camera, entertainment industry, that's what we've always loved. So we've always said, we want to take every opportunity that we can. And we've had a lot of cool stuff happen, since we've been in LA. We've been here for 7 years.
Yeah, if y'all really knew the entire backstory of us, which y'all don't even know us anyway, so you wouldn't. But it is, when we look back on it, it's hilarious.
We've just done
I have laughed my ass off at everything we've done. And it's been funny. It's been fun. We've had such a great time. But the Dr. Phil thing, that was the pinnacle of everything.
Okay, but it's
national. You know what I mean?
We need to set it up so they know why we were there.
Set it. I'm just saying how much fun, how we thought that this was going to be a real career taker offer.
Well, that was our first mistake. And you know what? It could have been, but the way that it just played out, it was just, okay, we were chilling at home one day and I get a DM from a casting person.
Chilling at the holiday.
Yeah, but I get a DM and she's like, hey, I know this is super rushed, but we're actually doing a segment on Dr. Phil about vaping. We came across your YouTube channel with your mom. We think y'all are so funny. Would you be interested in coming on Dr. Phil in literally 2 days? So I'm like, oh shit, this would be so cool. We could get our name out there. Maybe our videos would pop off a little bit. I don't know. But I just kind of went into it this will be fun. This is kind of crazy. And y'all can't say if you didn't get a DM saying, do you want to go on Dr. Phil in 2 days? A lot of people would probably do it.
Okay, I thought it was huge. Sorry, I'm a dork. Nerd, whatever you want to call it.
Not to mention, we've watched Dr. Phil for my whole life, so it's hell yeah.
Love Dr. Phil, yeah.
But when they DM'd us that, we didn't know the extent of what it was. I was really thinking, and I think we both were, that we were going to get a little segment. She said, oh, he added this segment in last minute. It's about vaping. So I thought we would be a tiny portion of the show, and then that's it, and they would have the main people.
Oh, how wrong we were.
We had to send in our audition tapes the same day, do 4 phone calls, answer all these psychological questions, and then finally they're like, yeah, we love y'all, we're booking your hotel, you're on, literally filming in 2 days. We agreed to it, and we still didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
No.
Okay?
Not at all.
I don't even remember what they told us it was on the phone they were telling us, okay, your mom vapes a lot. You want her to stop vaping, right? I'm like, well, yeah, I've asked her several times.
She really doesn't care. It was okay, whatever.
I do care.
Well, no. Not that you didn't care, but it wasn't a pressing issue.
Yeah, it wasn't
what I mean?
Wrecking our daily lives.
Yeah, it wasn't that was, you didn't wake up going, oh my God, there's got to be a way to make her stop. You know what I mean?
I have asked her to stop, but it wasn't I would ever call up Dr. Phil yo, please help me. We got bigger issues than that if y'all really want us to go on.
It's not. That's such a minute part of my life.
But then with that, we were okay, hell yeah, because it's not that deep. It's kind of lighthearted. Yeah. They even told us it's going to be lighthearted. We're not going to make y'all look dumb.
Yeah.
So we're hell yeah, let's go. They book our hotel, and we just thought we were the shit. We're
oh, mind you, okay, when we get to the hotel, I don't have a vape because my vape breaks.
That's facts.
So we had to get Postmates to deliver me a vape, which was horrible.
As we're about to go on Dr. Phil, for me to apparently make her stop vaping.
Yes.
But the thing is, we were still confused. We're okay, but what's the storyline here? Obviously I want her to stop, but how am I going to go in there and act? Because obviously we were thinking, we need to have a funny moment that could get us viral. Because let's be honest, if we're going on national television,
y'all need to go on there and just act crazy. And then I was I'm so sure I'm not doing that.
But it's hard to plan that when you do not know what to expect.
No, you don't. I was excited. I got super excited when we got there and we're okay, we're going to get a wardrobe. I thought, okay, we're about to get some cute clothes on. How wrong was what the hell was I wearing? I was wearing a leather jacket in tan. It looked like off an episode of Starsky and Hutch back from 1972. I know you don't even know what the hell that is. It looked like an old old porn jacket.
Okay, well, yours wasn't as bad as mine. I was dressed dead ass like a 3rd grade teacher. Nothing against the 3rd grade teachers out there, but that's not how I dress, and that's not how I would want to present myself on national TV. I literally begged the wardrobe people, can I please change shirts? And they're no, we don't have time, come on. I'm I would never Imagine me picking that out in a store.
No, you'd have never picked that out. Never. It was floral.
It was a green and blue, which I don't even wear those colors. Floral top like you just got it out of boutique. And I'm going on national television.
Yeah. And I've got on the leather Starsky and Hutch jacket.
So off the bat, we're like, damn, this isn't even like how we look. So this is already not really putting ourselves...
Well, imagine this. You got to slide in and put some bronzer on the clown makeup that they put on us. I did not. I had to go full face from makeup chair to the set, and I could not have been any whiter than that curtain over there.
And also, just to run y'all through what we had to do back there, we're in the room waiting, like, we still don't know what's going on. We're like, okay, we're just going to go out there. What are we going to say? What is he going to ask? They didn't tell us anything Dr. Phil was going to say. This was also during COVID. So they said, hey, after hair and makeup, whatever, we're going to walk y'all out there. You're going to go on the stage. They said, go right to your seat. Do not get up. Dr. Phil, you're going to do your thing. He's going to stand up afterwards, walk off. Then y'all stand up and walk off. So I was going to make a TikTok. I was trying to at least make it a thing. I didn't get to take a picture with them, make a TikTok, nothing.
Damn it.
Well, I'm like, shit,
No, I know.
let's make the most of our time
Well,
here.
I thought it was going to be fun. And that was the least fun on stage I've ever had in my entire life. On stage.
Me too. It was fun because of it's us on Dr. Phil. Like, that's just funny.
No, that was a fun, I mean, that whole experience was fun, but I think it's not what we expected it to be.
No, because
it was a fun experience, but it wasn't.
But it was during COVID, so they're like, okay, you know, y'all are going to go out there. You want your mom to stop vaping. She's going to do this. But we're still like, what are we doing? So then we're thinking, well, once we get out there, it's going to make sense, right?
Yeah.
So then finally we get backstage and they're playing our video, like putting my YouTube channel all up on there. We're like, oh my God, this is crazy.
And they're showing videos of me with no makeup on, vaping in the kitchen.
That they pulled from my like TikTok, I
Yeah,
think.
that's such a good look. Mm-hmm.
And we walk out. Okay, just try to put yourself in our shoes for a second. We walk out. First of all, I'm having an outer body experience as it's happening because I'm like, dude, what is going on? There's no audience because COVID. They were all on little screens on the TV.
Yeah, like a million of them. Like a little web of just people's faces looking at us on a huge, gigantic screen.
Think of the most quiet place you've ever been in, and this was quieter.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
They're like, you sit on the left, you sit on the right. We sit, it's silent. And then here comes Dr. Phil. And we're like, hey. And he gets right. Dude, he gets right. Remember, he wasted no time.
There was
like
nothing. It was just like, okay. And I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Like, he was nice to us because, like, before we filmed, he's like, oh, y'all are from Texas? Oh, he said something about Houston. I mean,
I don't even know what he said.
He made conversation, but it would go straight into us filming. And he'd be like, okay, now Carissa did. It was weird because it was.
I was still trying to figure out what was going on, so I couldn't be funny. I couldn't be. I turned into another person. That was the most quiet I've ever been in my entire life.
It was like the two most boring people in history.
It did, and it pisses me off because that's so not how we are. And then all of a sudden we get on there and we turn into like a zombie, like
and people are like, you know, people ask me, why didn't you do more? Whatever. Okay, imagine the quietest place on earth, plus Dr. Phil, plus he's asking us like direct questions. And then if I would want to keep talking, he would start talking. So I'm like, well, I don't want to talk over him.
Yeah,
so I'm like, when can I jump in? When do I jump out? Then they bring on a brain specialist, Dr. Amen, which he's actually really nice and
dope.
He
was sweet. Yeah, very sweet. They were all nice. It didn't have anything to do with that. It was just, we started weirding
We didn't know what the fuck was going on.
We just turned into two weirdos. And I was sitting there like this, you know. If there would have been any good time to show personality, that would have been the time. But no, I start doing
I felt like a statue.
Yes. Yeah, I like to vape.
Well, he's like, Carissa, you can't even leave the house without your vape, correct?
Yes.
And you hate it when she vapes. I'm like, yeah. And then they bring out a brain specialist that's like, you know, vaping can fuck your brain up. And
yeah,
I'm like,
here's me. Okay, I'll stop.
And then he's like, Alexa, do you vape? I'm like, well, I mean, I have socially. I don't do it. Then I'm like, there's no issue here.
There's not. It's stupid.
What are we fighting for?
Nothing. That was bad. That was embarrassing. And then on top of all that, for some reason, I started looking like Van Halen with the hair and the. Remember, I started looking like the 80s rocker, heavy metal.
Remember, I
don't know what was literally going on. That was a bad time.
Thinking about what I looked like, I'm not kidding, in that interview.
I can't.
Makes me Like, if I look like that right now, I don't even want to look at anybody.
I have seen that actually one time. I recorded it on our TV. I deleted it.
I don't want to see it.
I don't ever want to see that again.
Because it wasn't even funny. And we will be self-aware and admit that. It was not funny.
I know it wasn't funny at all because those two people that were on the show were actually not us. I don't know who they were. That's not us at all.
Alter egos, I guess.
Starsky and Hutch and the teacher.
It's like you go from the two loudest people you've ever met in your life to the two most boring motherfuckers on the planet.
Have no idea.
And also, I think it's like one of those things when you look good, you feel good. Yeah, I felt like I looked like shit. So then I'm insecure the whole time.
And you're thinking all these people are going to see it. And yeah, that was
I'm trying to sit a certain way because I feel insecure. I hated my outfit. I was like, the whole thing all around, what I've learned about being in LA 100% after all the sets I've been on for different stuff too, not just that.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when people tell me what to wear or do my makeup.
Yes.
I mean, there's been people.
We need to start a movement. No one will tell me what to wear, damn it.
No, but I said the other day, I was like, if I'm ever in charge on a movie set, which I could speak that into existence because I think I will be at some point, I will give the actors or the reality people, whoever it is, choices. Like, do you feel comfortable in this? Do you feel good? Because there's been so many times I've been like on set and it's like, wear this tank top and I'm hate it, hate my arms in it, hate my boobs in it. I just hate everything. But then you have to go be on camera.
Yeah.
And it's like there's nothing worse than being on camera and feeling insecure at the same time. Because you can't get your shit done right.
That's what happened to me on that movie. No, I'm joking.
It really did happen to me on that movie.
No, I know. It's terrible. I know it. But thank God that's over, said and done.
No, but it's
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I mean, it's like nothing against the wardrobe people, but like step it up. Because I think they should take your personal style and like amp that up. They went on and just stripped us of our style and just completely
destroyed me. Look at the style that I have on now.
I know, us wearing hoodies.
And actually, this doesn't have the hood on the back. So
but I'm like,
stepped out of the zone for today.
I feel like they sabotaged us.
They did. That was a bad deal.
Because I know I'm not that ugly.
I hope to God I'm not.
The worst part about it, that thing I hate the most is the interview we did like before. When we went in and they're asking me all the questions and they kind of play that before the show. They had this dark ass lighting on me. Okay. Red lipstick, which tell me the last time I wore red lipstick.
I don't even know.
Never. Literally high school. I don't know.
I don't know.
Horrible lighting. Pinned my hair back. On top of that, they put me in a red tank top with a blue jean jacket that's about 6 sizes too small. I swear to God, it was a youth size.
Remember, I couldn't even button the front of my pants.
I swear to God, it was a youth size jacket. Yeah. I'm like, so imagine I'm sitting there like, I hate when my mom vapes. I'm so uncomfortable. And I told them I hate this. They're like, it looks good on camera. We wouldn't make you look bad.
Okay.
Bitch, yes, you did.
Yeah, you did. They put something weird on me. I remember it was a silky green shirt. Number one, I do not wear the color green. I don't.
We barely wear colors.
I mean,
this is pushing it today.
I like pink. I'll do black and pink and white. Okay, and a red every now and then. But green, emerald green is not my color. It makes my hair look green.
But see, you should have had an option. And like the people that worked on the show.
I had the option of either put it on or you're not going to have shit to wear.
Well, the people on the actual show that worked on the crew, they're all super nice. Like everyone we encountered was nice. But that doesn't take away from the fact that we looked like shit.
Yeah. And there was another fact. We did steal a tank top on accident. Remember?
I've probably never worn it again. A pointless steal.
No, I think it was me. I accidentally had something on out of the whole, I don't know, brought it, I didn't mean to. I could have afforded a $5 tank top. I don't know.
I mean, just the weirdest experience. Even after we were done, we were like, what? People would ask us like, how did it go? What happened? We're like, we don't know why we were on there.
Don't know. Yeah, that was a bad thing. But I want to ask y'all something else. This is jumping off the Dr. Phil subject. Okay, we went to the hotel thing. We did the Billie Eilish concert this weekend. But we went to the hotel and we actually brought our little dog Baxter. Baxter's sweet. He's fun. He's nice. Okay, well, one night he started barking because it was like 7 o'clock at night. Because people kept going in and out of their doors. And it wasn't a lot. The front desk actually calls me to tell me, can I calm my dog down? He barked maybe, burp, burp, I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. How are you supposed to do it? I had to take off and go walking around the hotel for 2 hours, but...
I mean, I guess it's like a kid. If like a baby's crying all night, somebody would probably complain.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, shit. What
you know how it is.
Kill him?
Well, obviously no.
You know? I mean...
But you know how it is when you're trying to enjoy your night at a hotel, and if you had a kid screaming
okay, yeah, I guess
or a dog barking,
that's annoying. Hotel. All right, never mind that question.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Answer and question resolved.
But he wasn't doing it the whole time.
No. He was really, really good. Baxter was
He really
good.
wasn't.
We're proud of you, Baxter. No, you're listening.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fun weekend. We got a hotel for I can't even talk today.
I know. Well, the next thing is that now I've got the travel bug thing going. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to
I want to travel everywhere.
I'm ready to go. So next up is the beach. We need to find a beachfront hotel.
I'm sure everyone listening really cares about your travel plans.
I need to go traveling.
No, I feel you. But I'm also getting the itch to like do something creative. Like this feels creative to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean?
I do.
What?
I don't know.
In pop culture news, Kim and Pete posted a selfie today.
Did they really?
What do you really think about them? I know we talked about them like episode 1, but they're still dating.
Hey, if they're both having fun, have a great time. I mean, I guess they're having a good time. I don't know. I mean, it's just.
What do you think about the age gap?
How far apart are they?
Kim's in her 40s, right? And he's 28.
I mean, I just feel like everybody is so different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like you can take a 40-year-old and a 28-year-old, like those two, and it would be like a damn joke. It would be like grandma and a kid. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But she's not that way. So, I mean, I feel like it just depends on the person and the personality. Yeah, it's a personality thing. I think, to me, that's where it comes in with the age deal somewhat. I mean, I personally could never do that.
See, what was weird to me is like, yeah, I think big age gaps, it just depends. And like, hey, if everybody's happy, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
It was weird when Scott kept dating like 19-year-olds because you're barely even an adult.
Yeah, to me, now I don't understand what would attract a fully adult man to somebody who has had zero life experiences. I mean, I understand the physical attraction part. I mean, I get that. But it's like, okay, then
so
what?
Weird.
But I mean, it's just kind of like, it's like, then what? Are you that shallow of a person that
like what can y'all possibly connect on?
What do you connect? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you? But I mean, hey, it's whatever. I mean, but I don't get it.
Do you feel like you've changed a lot from 28 to like from when you were 28 to like 42?
Well, yeah. I mean, as far as experiences in life and things I know, I still like to have fun and I still feel young, but I also know so much more of just like I have so much more depth and I understand things so much more. And like the decisions I make sometimes aren't great, but they're not as impulsive as they used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just growth and it's life experiences. When you haven't experienced a lot, and
I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, and it made so much sense because I always talk about how, your 20s, it's like a roller coaster. And I mean, it still is.
Yeah.
But at this point, I feel like I'm a lot more like level-headed than I was in my early 20s, I guess, and even like mid-20s. But like, I saw a TikTok that was like, oh, your early 20s and your mid-20s, it's also chaotic because you're experiencing so many things for the first time.
Yeah.
Like so many first. But then after you get over those first, you realize life is kind of repetitive and it's the same situations in a different package almost.
No, it really is.
And it's like once you handle it once, you're like, oh, okay, I can figure this out from now. It's not like things stop happening. It's just you learn how to like accept them and deal with them better.
Yeah. And it's just like different experiences. That's like when y'all were going into high school. I know when Cambry was, I told her, I said, it's not going it's going to be hard. You're going through all these new experiences. Your friendships change. Your friends groups change. You're starting to understand about like relationships and, this person likes your boyfriend and they don't, I mean, it's a whole new world of going into adulthood. So I feel like being in high school is such a hard time in your life.
It is, but then
it's supposed to be fun.
But no one prepares you for the 20s.
No.
Because it's like there's no structure. There's no direct path. There's no direct anything. At least when you're in high school or college, there's like, hey, you wake up for your class at this time. You go to lunch at this time. You get this work done. You turn it in. You're like on this schedule.
Yeah.
And then you graduate or whatever you do. You drop out. And then it's like, oh,
now
shit.
what?
You can go and do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like,
okay, go ahead.
Is anybody going to tell me what to do next?
Do whatever you want. But you should go to college and get a good job and make money, and you should be stable, and you should have all this stuff figured out.
I don't think you
it's
ever
like,
do.
okay, I still don't.
But who does?
Nobody, I guess.
I mean, people do to a certain degree, but then it's like, okay. It's always constantly, okay, now what?
Yeah. No, it is. And your life changes. That's why just life is so different. And I see so much why we're not supposed to judge other people, because you never know that circumstance of what that other person has went through in their life to get them where they are. Yeah. I know we make fun a lot but we're doing it in a joking way. I would never like judge somebody harsh, like be mean
when
to
are we
them.
Making fun a lot?
You know what I'm just saying, like being lighthearted and fun about,
yeah,
what people wear, Yeah.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, where people are in life. Like, there's homeless people that are on the side of the road. And it's hard
to say it like that.
What?
Homeless people on the road.
On this,
Made it sound like they were on tour.
Well, they're touring around trying to find a spot.
No, it is sad. You never know.
You don't know where that person came from. And I know there's so many people that do have it somewhat together that want to point the finger and they're like, yeah, I know, but they could do this and they could do that. Yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot of different things that person that's standing there in judgment could do to better their self too.
Yeah.
So it's real hard to kind of throw it out there and tell everybody what they should and shouldn't do.
Yeah.
I don't like people that do that. Like, well, if you'd have done this and da-da-da-da, yeah, but that person is figuring their life out too. You're not living their life.
Yeah.
So don't sit here and say, I don't know how we got on that.
I was about to say, how do we go from...
So don't sit here and talk to me like this, damn it. Look,
like,
okay.
We go from Dr. Phil's reality star story to... Well, not stars, because, bitch, that went nowhere.
No, I didn't talk. Okay.
Mom is all of a sudden a motivational speaker. No, but I was talking to somebody yesterday, and we were talking about, like, if they drug test for, like, job interviews and stuff, because I think somebody had smoked weed or something, and they were like, what if they drug test? And I was like, I think I saw a video that said, if they're going to drug test employees, they need to drug test the CEOs. Because the CEOs.
Yeah, no shit.
Not that has anything to do with...
This doesn't have anything to do with what we were talking about either.
Well, about judging and making decisions.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's like you're going to tell your employees they can't, like, smoke weed or something, but yet you're probably...
I get where they don't want you to do it at work.
But,
if you're doing it at home on your personal time...
That's not at work, though.
I'm sorry, but piss off. What I do at home is none of your business.
That's not how some corporate jobs work.
Well, I'm just saying that's why I'm not in the corporate world. I'm telling you this. I was going to be doing a corporate job, but I've decided against it.
No, screw that.
No, I'm joking. But really, that's your personal
meanwhile,
shit.
they're all doing like cocaine and stuff, probably.
Yeah, and God knows what else.
I don't even
Sleeping
with
10-year-olds and everything.
Ew.
You know what I mean? I've seen the conspiracy stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's disgusting.
I mean, it's too much. Oh, guess what? Speaking of that nasty ass shit, look, and not judging people, I'm about to do it right now. Okay.
What?
Jeffrey Epstein's place up for sale.
Yeah.
The pedophile island.
Who would buy that?
I have no idea, but I remember a long time ago, there was a show that I used to watch all the time. It was called Fantasy Island. And Tattoo would always go, boss, the plane. But could you imagine that with Jeffrey Epstein's island? Like, boss, the kids.
No,
That is disgusting.
I don't like that.
No, it's not funny, but I was just saying Jeffrey's Island.
Probably going to cut this part out.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yep. Going to have to go through a whole editing thing now. Yep.
I didn't say anything bad.
Please cut out this.
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
No. But yeah, his island's up for sale.
Yeah, if anybody buys that, I think it's fucking weird.
That's very weird.
Because I really do believe in like energy and stuff. And if it's almost like, to me, it's almost like a haunted house where it's like, even if it's not currently haunted, if it has been, you just feel that weird vibe.
I would too. I would just be thinking, what happened here?
Yeah, I would never want to step foot even around that island.
Well, I'm just going to announce I'm not going to buy it. So
I didn't think you
you're
could afford
safe.
it.
Yeah. Well, also, did you see the thing on that Instagram model that killed her boyfriend?
Yes.
Or, sorry, I don't mean to say that. I don't know what happened. I don't know who killed who, but
No, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
she was covered in blood and he's dead. And then they put her on a 5150 and said that, because she said she was going to kill herself. Now she's out.
She was an OnlyFans model.
And then she was spotted at the Miami hotel and like somebody was filming her, saying something to her. And she said she's going to go, I guess, go up to her room. So she gets up and the girl filming's going, yeah, you need to go. You need to go. You killed your boyfriend. You need to go. But nobody knows. There's no information on what actually happened.
Well, her name is...
Like I don't know if it was a jealous rage thing or if, he...
Doesn't matter. I mean...
I don't know. Nobody knows what actually happened. So,
well, I'm pretty sure from what I've seen, she did do it.
That's horrible.
Her name's Courtney Taylor. Apparently, she was an Instagram or OnlyFans model girl. And yeah, stabbed her boyfriend to death, apparently. And I don't know how we're on these subjects today.
I don't know, but how... That's one thing. Now, I'll tell you what. You come at me and let's say you're breaking into my house and you're, it's putting my family in danger. I could shoot, but I don't have a gun. But I'm just saying, I could shoot somebody. I don't know. It would have to be a very horrific for me to the stabbing thing.
I don't like these conversations
I just couldn't do it.
I saw a TikTok that said the careers you shouldn't date. And this is actually funny because when we were at the hotel, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Make it quick. There was a TikTok that said the 5...
Please don't. Make it as slow as possible. We got plenty of time.
Well, once we get on the subject, it's fine. Okay. But, okay, apparently the 5 worst careers you can date, like a man, marry a man, whatever. This is from an attorney. She said after all the statistics she's been doing, the 5 worst careers to marry is a pilot, a firefighter, a surgeon. I forgot the other 2.
Policeman.
Oh, policeman. What was the last one? Policeman, firefighter, surgeon,
attorney?
pilot?
It was, you said pilot.
I don't know, but pilot was in there.
Uh-huh.
And she was pretty much saying because they have like power at work. A firefighter. Did I say that one?
You said firefighter. Firefighter, pilot. It doesn't matter.
Police.
Regardless, doctor,
surgeon.
What?
Pretty much saying that like
anybody.
their ego at work.
I don't know if I can laugh after we talk about relationships. Go ahead.
Can we just clear it?
I don't know.
If you're gonna act weird as fuck the rest of the time,
I don't know if I can laugh anymore after we're talking about serious emotional damage.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yes. Can I please make a joke? Is that okay with you?
Obviously.
Okay, go ahead. No, the funny part was she had just told me this about the relationship things, about who not to date. So we have to go do a full-on photo shoot in the lobby, and guess what? I spot out of the corner of my eye. Very attractive pilot.
Yes. He was very cute. And
He
Mom's
really
looking
was
at me
cute.
like, look back there. I'm like, I just told her the worst people to date are pilots and all that.
He was very attractive. Silver hair.
But it's weird because
But
it's like...
I never could find him again. And I walked around the hotel because I couldn't stay in there with Baxter because of him acting a fool.
Do you even want to date anybody?
Not really. No, not right now.
If you did, like, what would it...
I don't even know. That's just it. I tried to even think about it or come up with some type of composite.
Composite?
I mean, whatever you call it. Some type of... I don't even know what I would want. I don't, because I've got back on Hinge again.
You did?
No, I just mean back on... can see people. People can
you didn't
like
tell me that.
I haven't liked anybody else, but people can like me. And I'm just looking at the people that are liking me. Okay, there's one.
Can I read your Hinge messages?
Yes, but listen, there is one picture. I screenshotted it. Oh my God, I wish we could even put this in here where you could see it. There's a guy that liked me. He's actually standing on his head with his feet in some type of pose. I don't know. It's
like a yoga pose?
Yes, on his head. Sit.
I saw something. This makes sense, okay? And it goes back to what you were talking about on one of the first episodes when we talked about the dating apps.
Uh-huh.
Okay, remember how you said the whole thing you saw was like, must be able to rock climb and fish and go on adventures and da-da-da-da-da?
Yes.
I saw a TikTok that was like, dudes on dating apps basically want to date another dude.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, they expect ask a girl what she likes in a guy, and it's like, I just want somebody funny, nice, like easy to hang out with.
I don't care what he does. He can sit on the couch all day and make me laugh. That's fine.
Yeah, but girls are like, I just want somebody nice, like that's nice to me. We can go places together, have fun. You go on a guy's, and it's like, she must be able to hunt, fish, have a big ass, big tits, skinny waist, cook, clean, but have her own career,
have her shit together, and I love high heels. And it's like, what is this? You know, who is?
It's like the male fantasy mixed with their best friend as a guy.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's like you want a girl to look aesthetically pleasing, but also be a
man.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
essentially.
So I'm like, and I'm so not that. And I hate it when people say, oh, so what do you like to do? You really want to know what I like to do? I like to shop. I like to sleep. I like to watch movies. And
put on makeup.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I don't want to.
And tape in hair extensions.
Yeah, I do I haven't done that yet, but I really do want to get some tape ins. But I mean, you know, stuff like that. That is what I like to do.
But no, that made so much sense to me. And I was like, you know what? That is so true because obviously.
And I like to travel, but I don't want to climb the side of the Empire
Mount
State
Everest.
Building or anything like that. No,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I don't want to jump out of a helicopter, push me off a cliff with a cord wrapped around my foot. I don't want to do any of that.
Nope.
No helicopters, no bullshit. Basically, I'd be such a good catch because I'm fine with doing basically little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. As long as I can have fun.
It's fine.
I'm like, okay, we're good.
I don't have to go to these places that cost millions of dollars. No. Just
unless.
I mean, I would like to, but I'm just saying. You know, not every day. Maybe once a year.
It's true. And I thought about that. I was like, you know what? Like, because I don't know what the whole video was saying, but it's like, dude, then go hang out with your friends. Like, you have friends for a reason.
But if I showed you there's no point in doing it right now. But if I showed you the guys that like me, it's just like, what?
But are they cute?
But that's just it. I don't even know anymore because I can't tell if somebody's cute until they talk.
I know. Same.
So
it's such a vibe thing.
It's so weird. And I've realized that about myself. I mean, if it's a picture of a guy, a model guy, or like a celebrity or something, you can tell if they're attractive or not because you've seen them in action, basically, I guess.
You're matching with celebrities on Hinge?
I don't know. No. I don't know what is going on with the Hinge. It's bad. It's so, I mean, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe that random guy will come through and he'll be normal.
It works for me.
But yeah, I know. And that's why I got back on it. I was thinking maybe.
But it's you should let me find your date.
I will.
Because it's such a
I can't do it. I've tried to do it and I can't.
Yeah, I feel you because I was on it too for I've had Hinge and stuff downloaded for a long time. It's just, I would only go on when I was bored, exchange a few messages, and then I would get bored.
That's what I'm doing now.
But that one person, I really do think if you're supposed to connect with somebody, the conversation will flow. And it's very rare. That's why it's a rare occurrence. But if it does,
yeah, that's true.
Give it a freaking chance. Because honestly,
yeah,
it's worth it. If you connect.
But I just can't find that. And then I'll talk to somebody for a minute. And then I just don't want to be bothered anymore. It's okay, that's enough. I'm trying to do something else, and they're going, hey, what are you doing?
Well, you know
and I'm
why?
like, I don't know.
I really think that happens because you're not emotionally invested in them at all. It's a random stranger. So I'm like, why is a random stranger trying to impose on my day?
Yeah.
But if you hang out with them and you end up really liking him, and if he makes you feel special, vice versa, you'll want that person to want to talk to you.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just in a weird spot right now with the
Trust me, I was in that weird spot.
I'm having visions of growing old in one of these senior citizen complexes with the golf course.
Would you stop? You're not even old.
No, I'm just saying, I'm living a single life.
You're not old.
No, I know I'm not. I'm just saying I just don't have that. I guess I don't have that drive because I haven't even seen or connected with anybody that's even remotely got me interested
I feel
at
that.
all.
I feel that. And it's hard.
I really am going to hand over what I have because you're going to laugh so hard.
I think we should
go,
document.
What the hell?
We should document the process of me trying to find you somebody on Hinge.
You can.
I'll do a Zoom interview with them or something. Interview them like I do for my casting shows. And then hook you up on a date. Let me plan the date. Let me send y'all out and see who you like the best.
Okay.
Like our own mini Bachelor.
I'll do it.
I think we should do it on YouTube.
Let's do it.
Like, and we could recap it on here.
Okay.
Like, I really do want to.
I really will do it, for sure.
But how can we film the date? Would that be awkward?
It would be extremely awkward. Like, a date is not awkward enough.
But that might make it less awkward because we've done the most awkward shit on stage, Dr. Phil.
Well, yeah, that is true.
So would it make you feel awkward? Oh, we could fly the drone on the day.
Oh, yeah, you could fly a drone. We can do whatever. It's just there's the other person, too, that might not want to be filmed.
But I think we should put on the bio, like, hi, I'm trying to find my mom a date. If you want to, like, be a part of our series, apply.
My mom can't find her own man. I'm trying to do it for her. No, I just honestly, I'm at that thing where I can't tell.
But I can, the beauty of this is I'll ask all the hard questions that you don't want to ask.
Yeah.
So I'll break down all those. And if they don't pass my vibe check, then you're not going on the date.
That sounds good to
I'll
me.
be like, are you a club promoter? Are you going out every weekend? How do you handle money? Are you emotionally available? Are you an asshole? Have you ever cheated on somebody before?
That is good.
And if they don't pass this test, you don't even get a first date.
That's right.
Then so once you go, you already know they're at least decent.
That's fine. I'll do it.
It's like a pre-interview.
We'll do it for sure.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
I've got the likes, the people who like me collecting up, so.
I mean, I'm sure everyone likes you.
No, I don't mean it like that. I just mean I'm just letting it go, you know?
You're not a hard person to like. They are.
Yeah, that is true.
It's easy to like you. It's like, these guys suck.
Yeah. It's just weirdness that I've found. I don't know.
But you know what's also weird to me is like, when you've only seen, we always talk about how hard it is to date and da-da-da-da. I feel like right now, this relationship I've been in, it is so freaking weird it being healthy and like me being able to communicate and say how I feel and like bring stuff up. I'm still doing the thing where I'm like, oh, I don't want to make anybody mad. And it doesn't.
Not going to. Yeah, I know. And you're like, damn, what do I have to do to piss you off?
I'm like, I feel like I can say anything. I mean, within reason, where it's like,
no, I know. He's just a good guy.
But that's so weird
to me. And it's a good, healthy relationship. Yes. I'm honestly, I mean, that makes me feel good because I'm happy for you, you know?
No, but it's just, it's like weird to be at peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know.
Because you only hear about all the bad stuff with dating.
And you
it's
don't
like,
see the good side. Yeah, there's definitely a good, it's fun, it's healthy.
People hardly talk about that.
About the good things in dating. That really is true. They always talk about the negative.
Everyone always talks about the negative, and we have too.
Yeah.
But it's like going from only...
Well, I don't know a positive. So that's why I've only talked about
I'm doing it, and I'm like...
No, I know. That's why I'm so happy for you.
But I'm like,
but
it's still...
just saying.
Like, it's weird that that's an adjustment. Like, getting used to somebody being nice to you.
Yeah, that is weird.
Because you almost are like, are you sure?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are you just lying? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you only hear negative shit. Everyone's always like, dating this, dating that. But hey, just reminding y'all, it can also be good.
Yeah, well, like right now, we're on the ultimatum. The ultimatum.
Oh, God.
That is, when I saw the previews to this, I called Alexa and I said, oh my God, hate to say this word, but somebody's going to get killed on the show.
Yeah, the ultimatum.
I mean, I'm like, something bad is going to happen. That's just such a shitty situation to be put in. Well, you're putting yourself in it. You know, saying, hey, okay, it's a good show, though. Oh, my God.
I mean, it's drama, but what I was thinking about it, which if you haven't watched it, it's a reality show on Netflix. But, like, what I was thinking is the fact that they're going, okay, you're here to decide, like, who are you going to marry? Your partner you've been with or a new person?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, the new person, you're with them for 3 weeks. You're still in that honeymoon stage of
they're fun. They're not. They haven't done anything bad to you yet.
You don't know the real tea. And on top of that, is there any psychological backing behind this experiment? I love the show. Don't get me wrong.
I love the show. Now, I wouldn't do it.
I love the host.
I'm just saying, I do like the show.
You know, I love the host. I love the tea. But also, like, that's some real emotional shit right there. And is there any proof that this could work? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're just
two
random TV hosts saying, oh, we should do this.
But to me, it's just saying, okay, here's the deal. If you're currently in a relationship and want somebody to marry you and you're going to give them this ultimatum thing and you go on the show, you're ruining and sabotaging your whole relationship anyway. Yeah. I don't care if they do ask you to marry you. This is going to come up. You know, what the show.
Oh,
like
yeah,
what
after.
You did, what you said on the show, what you did with the person that you were with on the show. This is going to be a bad thing in your relationship.
Well, one of them was talking about their previous partner that they came there with, and they were like, they just really annoy me. I like, imagine y'all get back together and you watch that together.
That would piss me off.
Like, okay, thanks.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying this could not be healthy or good for the relationship that you're in. You can just forget it.
Absolutely not.
So I say if you end up picking the one that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that
either way,
it doesn't
it's
matter.
not good.
It's not going to work out nice for you.
Not to mention, they're like in their 20s. I'm like, what's the big rush on the marriage here?
I don't know.
Like, let's get some 35 to 40-year-olds who have been in like long committed relationships.
And haven't had kids and haven't been in these situations that are really looking to like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Am I going to get married? Am I not?
Yeah, where they're like, hey, we've been dating for 10 years. Are you ever going to ask me?
They've never been married before. So are they going to do this or not? You're, kind of like want to do it or not. I mean, what are you going to do?
I mean, I guess everybody wants different things. I just can't look at a 24-year-old and be like, oh, poor thing. He hasn't asked her yet.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I mean, it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I guess.
When I was 24, you were too.
Yeah, that shit's weird to me.
And well, you know what's weird to me? I was looking the other day. Cambry ran out of the house the other day to go work out, and I'm looking at her, and to me, she's 17. So I don't know, she's a kid to me still because I'm her mom, and just the way, she bounced out the door to go do her workout. And I thought to myself, my mom had me when she was 17. I could not. I mean, I'm not saying, God forbid anything happen, but I'm just saying Cambry is a very mature person, but she's still 17. I could not imagine that burden. I mean, I just flashed back, and I was like, my God, my mom was her age. I'm actually seeing it in real time. It's just weird.
Oh, I think that all the time.
You know what I mean?
Look at myself, where I'm like, when you were my age, you already had
2 kids.
Yeah. I can't even imagine having one.
Yeah, but it's just I can't stop, y'all.
It's a different time, different.
I don't know what happened to me. I all of a sudden just got so sleepy.
I'm not surprised.
I don't know. It just hit like a ton of bricks.
30 times a day.
No, I'm not joking. I know why.
Why?
I've not had one Diet Coke. Not one Diet Coke. All day.
I just need to drink more damn water.
I need some Diet Coke. Shit.
Should I talk about my full-on panic attack I had last night?
Yes, that's
It's not funny.
Okay, but let me just set this up by saying that happened to me in high school, and that's why I couldn't do that ever. No.
Okay, thank you.
Just saying.
So last night I was with my friends, and they were like, oh, we should go smoke weed at the park. And I'm like, okay, because I'll be honest, I'll take edibles every now and then before bed, not every day. I haven't taken them in weeks, so I haven't had any of that. But sometimes before bed I'll take it. It helps me stop overthinking and just fall asleep. So I'm like, okay, no big deal. But I really never smoke real weed.
Well, yeah, I've never seen it. I've never walked in the other room and Alexa's been.
I've done it before.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you're not a real.
But I'm not the type
weeder.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go buy actual weed. I've obviously done it with other people if they had it at a party or something, but very rare.
Yeah.
It's not something I do. So we all went to the park, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is fine. We were with people that were really fun, and I'm sitting on the swing, and I just start feeling so weird, and I'm like, okay, literally, I gotta get out of here. And I've never felt like this in my life when I've smoked weed ever. I felt like I was not connected to anything. Everything felt like it was wobbly. I felt like I was not even there. It was so scary. I get so dizzy. My heart starts beating incredibly fast.
I can't.
And I'm just holy shit, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I have to go lay down. I go lay down. I'm face first on the bed. I couldn't even lift my head up to drink water. I was anytime I made any sudden movement, I got nauseous. I thought I was going to throw up. Thought I was having a panic attack, a heart attack, a stroke. I didn't know if I was going to throw up or shit my pants. All at once. All at once. And you do not understand.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, you do not understand. The only thoughts I could think were breathe. Literally, I had to count my breaths. I would count to 6 and start over. Count to 6 and start over. And this went on for 2 hours.
Oh my God. That's
I will
scary.
never smoke weed again.
No, I wouldn't advise it. I really wouldn't. Some people just can't do it.
But I don't know. That's never happened to me before.
Well, I've heard of people, because I've always said that I couldn't do it either. And people are like, what do you mean? And then I've heard people say there's certain strains. I don't even know what a strain is, but there's like different types of
There's like indica,
weed.
sativa.
Oh,
like if we take our edibles, we get a hybrid where it's like, or if I take them, it's like.
That's a strain. Okay. I didn't know what a strain was, but people say there's different types, and there's a certain type that can potentially make you nervous.
Well, because the edibles I take is like both. It's like indica and sativa. Indica is supposed to make you calm. Sativa is apparently supposed to give you energy, which I don't really know if weed gives you energy, but that's what they say.
That's the heart racing. I guess it makes the heart pump.
I don't think my heart's ever beat that fast.
I can't stand
I can't even describe the feeling. I never want to feel like that again in my life.
Like
I had to coach myself to not throw up. Like I was so nauseous. My head was spinning. Every time I moved, I couldn't even take my sweatshirt off. I couldn't even get up to change my pants. Like I felt
I don't know what you got, some crack weed.
That's what I was saying. Was it lace?
See, that's what I think happened to me when I was in high school.
But it was from a dispensary.
I don't know how it works, honestly, because I've never been into the weed thing because of that there.
I'll never again. Holy shit. I learned my lesson.
I had a boyfriend in high school that he would smoke weed every now and then. And
so
then
every day?
No, I don't think so. He really wasn't that way. But we were all over at my house one night and with a friend of mine that I will not even say her name ever again in my life. And
make up a name for her.
No, you don't want me to do that.
Yes, I do, for the sake of the story. Bitch face.
Yes, we'll call her. Used to be BF as in best friend. Now it's BF as in bitch face.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, it was me, BF, a guy named Chris, and his friend. And so we all smoked, and not even a big amount. I was in high school. I mean, it wasn't any kind of big. I'd never done it in my life. And he's like, oh, yeah, it just relaxes you and all that. Well, that night we did that. And all of a sudden my heart starts racing. I start doing the hot thing. And I'm like trying to breathe. I feel like I can't get my breath. I mean, I'm breathing, but I feel like I can't breathe. It's full on okay, shit. And my heart, I mean, I'm sure I felt like you could see my heart pumping out of my shirt. And I thought, okay, this is horrible. And then the guy that supposedly had done it, every now and then, or does weed, whatever, he starts having a full-on attack too. We had to call the fire department to come over. Now, of course, I live with my mom and my grandma. They did not know any of this was going on. Had to call the fire department. And you'd have to know my grandmother. She was like the most... everything was such a major big deal. And she would get so panicked over anything all the time. And she's constantly doing like that. So anything that had to do with the police or fire department or, oh my God, oh shit, all that. So they're upstairs. They don't know what's going on. Then all of a sudden we've got a fire truck pulling up at the house.
Oh God.
Having to deal with him. My grandmother's in full on panic mode, not knowing what the hell's going on. And they check him out. He's okay, but he ends up going home. That night, I was in my room. I laid down, tried to go to sleep. My eyes kept popping up. I could not lay down.
No.
I kept having to get up. Every time I'd close my eyes, it'd make me so dizzy, I'd have to open them again.
Yeah.
And this happened and went on. And something had to have been laced with that. And back then, there were no dispensaries, so I don't know where it came from.
It could be laced, or it could just be the kind, and maybe you did too much. Because if you don't
know
smoke
what
a lot,
I did.
I feel like
I had never smoked in my entire life.
It could have been the strain.
Could have been the strain of never smoking in my whole life.
No,
but that was horrible.
I've heard people say like, "Oh, that gives me panic attacks," and I've always been like, "What do you mean?" Like,
it's supposed to help panic attacks.
Because I've only ever taken the edibles, or like if I have smoked before, it's not been like a lot at once. It's like, oh, I'll take a couple hits and it's like whatever. But it's not my thing. So like, I don't know what happened, but I just can't even describe it. It was the worst,
That's not
absolute
fun to me
feeling
at
of
all. No.
Hell no, it wasn't fun.
I don't like any speeded up kind of feeling. I like to be calm. Lets everything's going with the flow. I don't like that heart racing. Can't get no thank you.
And I thought it would stop as I was breathing,
Mm-mm.
and it wasn't stopping. So I was like, when is this going to be over? I had to force myself to just stay calm.
How long did it last?
No. Literally till I fell asleep. Like, it did not go away. And I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was like, okay, yeah, I feel better now. But I feel like I couldn't pick my head up to even get water.
Bad.
And my mouth was so dry that I was like, I need water, but I can't. And then I drank like one sip and I got so nauseous.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? This is like weird though. Like, genuinely, I felt like sick.
Yeah, that is weird.
Not even like, oh, it's just like too much. I'm zoned out. No, like, I was literally sick. And it just felt like the worst anxiety you've ever had in your life.
Well, I bet you never do that one again.
Nope.
Yep, I bet that.
I'm scared, honestly, now to even take an edible.
See, that's what I'm telling you. After all that, I was like, no, I can't do that.
Because you can't. It's like mentally in your mind, you're like trying to calm yourself down. You're like, okay, you're going to be fine. It's going to be over. But your body's not calm.
Cooperating. No, it's like, hey, no, it's not.
And I felt like I was sweating, but I had a sweatshirt on, but I couldn't take it off because I couldn't lift my...
That's bad. I don't know what in the hell.
I didn't know where my phone... I didn't know anything. I was like, I just want to go to sleep.
No.
I could not move out of the bed. I was face down.
That's bad.
In jeans. That was my night.
Sorry. That
lovely Sunday night.
I had no idea any of this was going on.
Well, I told you as soon as I got home today.
No, I know that. No, I'm saying last night because I was watching.
I couldn't have texted you at all.
Yeah, I figured that. I mean, I see that. I understand that. I was doing my 90-day catch up.
I was having a full-on crisis.
You were doing a full-on. Oh my God.
It was bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
I'm so happy to not be like that right now. I don't think I even want to touch.
I am too.
I don't even want to touch anything.
Yeah.
I'm just want to drink
water. I think you're good for a while. Yeah.
I don't want... I'm just not... I'm just at a point in my life. I'm like, it's not... I don't even want to drink, really. I don't know. Like... I have fun being myself.
Yeah, it is fun when you can just be you, and it's like, hey, you go home. And what happened last night? Oh, not much. Had a good time.
Yeah, but
that's
even like,
it's not, you're not walking outside and not knowing what happened. And,
no, but it's like, even if I'm with my friends, like lately, like even if they're all drinking, like I'm like, oh, maybe like one White Claw, then I'm over it. Which is weird.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like, oh, go have fun. Da, 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 da. Not that I won't go have fun ever again. I'm just saying.
No, I get
lately,
what you mean.
I've just enjoyed.
It's just when you get older and you're happy
hungover.
And you're content and things like that. I mean, there's no
I'm like, I don't
reason for it.
Need to do anything. I'm fine. Thank you.
I know. Well, that's funny. Y'all do White Claws is the new, I guess, Bartles and James. That was mine a long time ago.
What is that?
It was wine coolers.
Oh, this is like...
That was... And they were... And I know if you're from my era of time, you'll know what I'm talking about. They were in glass bottles. I don't even know if they still sell that anymore. I mean, I
don't know.
But it was Bartles and James, and it was very syrupy. You know? But I remember that's what everybody... Oh, wine coolers. Let's get some wine coolers.
Yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't
Now
hit.
It's White Claw. I'm sure White Claw probably tastes like a wine cooler. I've never tasted
Tastes
one.
like sparkling water.
Okay.
That's
what...
I mean, it's not like...
Same thing.
Anything great.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's probably an updated...
what all Cambridge friends are drinking.
It is. Because we were talking about I mean, she's not drinking them, and her friends aren't drinking them, but I asked her, like, what's prevalent in high school as far as any of that goes? Like, other people...
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, what do they do? And she was like, well, my friends really don't. She's not in a crowd that drinks and does all that kind of thing, thank God.
I mean,
I'm sure
let's not be stupid here.
I mean, I'm not. That's why we were talking about.
I know you're just talking about overall. Like it's not like you let her drink. No.
No, I've never in my life, nor would I ever. You know what I mean? That's not something I
condone.
No, not at all. No, I was just asking her what the consensus was of kids today versus kids when I grew up.
It's just scary today that what scares me the most is like the drugs and this is actually serious, like the fentanyl. It's like
my God,
somebody on TikTok showed a tiny bit of it and said this is really sad, but like killed their son.
Oh,
and it was like a pinch. What the fuck?
It was a pinch.
It was like a pinch of it looked just like powder. Like
no,
you would
don't
never
even
know.
It's such a small amount that
that's why, and
I
think I've said it before. I mean, I've told you, but like, just like going from Texas to LA, like you go to LA and you go to these parties, and if anybody does go to these parties or you've went, like you know what I'm talking about. Even if it's not LA, people have cocaine and drugs, and they will say, "Do you want it?" And never in my life have I ever touched that because I do not trust it, and also, how easy is that to mix into that?
Extremely,
or like taking a pill. You do not know what people are giving you. 100%.
No clue.
People need to talk about this more. Like, do not even... Because I think in my head, truly, I'm like, you're risking your whole life for what? To be on drugs for like an hour?
Yeah. Basically.
I'm like, no thanks.
But you're not thinking, everybody thinks, okay, if somebody hands you something and they said, oh, take this, or I've had that before, you think, okay, I guess they think it's okay, and they take it, and then it can instantly kill you.
I mean, it's just
people
scary.
don't realize that. It's no drug is safe. I don't care if you get it from a doctor.
I mean, I think weed is safe as far as
you know what I mean. Like, it's not safe though. I mean, weed is as safe as it gets. I guess. Well, not really. Look what happened to you last night. It depends on who's doing it, I suppose.
I think there's a lot of factors, but as far as like if you get it from a dispensary, you're probably fine. Your body just might not react good to that kind, clearly. Yeah. But I'm talking like people just taking random pills or doing cocaine or something.
No, I will not even take an aspirin or anything from anybody else. That. I've told Cambry not to do that. I've told you not to do that before too. Like when you were in high school and young, like don't take Midol or anything from anybody else if you don't see like what the containers in.
I don't remember that rule.
I told you a long time ago. Yes, I did.
I mean, I probably didn't. I don't know.
I don't think you were taking a bunch of damn aspirin and pills from people at school. I'm just saying said you have to be careful of taking anything from anybody because you never know what it can be.
It's just sad people even have to think like this.
Yeah, it is. I can't even think straight right now.
I don't know what the fuck this podcast was.
I'm so sleepy. It just tired. Like came over me like a blanket. It was weird.
Came in like a wrecking ball?
I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden it just went.
I don't think y'all realize like the experience that I had last night. That took a lot of energy out of me.
I'm sure
like even all day today, like I'm fine today, but I'm still like exhausted because we were gone all weekend at the concert. Then I had this full on crisis panic attack last night.
Yeah,
so I'm like, shit, can I just chill for 2 seconds? Like I am tired.
Me too. Like, let's get out of here.
The moral of this podcast is don't go on Dr. Phil and don't do drugs.
And don't talk about you can't stab people. Let me be me.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us.
Bye, everybody. I'm now censored.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm joking. Bye, guys. We love y'all. We'll be back next Monday for another unscripted episode of Overwhelmed.
We do all our own stunts.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.